Okay, let's continue our game development. So right now, we can get our sphere moving aggressively, but this is a box, I think, like a cube, just created for reference. But let's make it actually useful rather than just use as a sort of reference. So what I'm going to do is to, by the way, I used Option, holding that, and I think it's a right click because I'm left-handed. So for you, it should be if you are right-handed, it should be left clicks, right? And using Option, then you can click and drag it around it. And so what I'm going to do is I got a really crazy big arena, and what I'm going to do is to make this actually can collide something. So we already got a box collider to it, and so the box collider and the mesh renderer should be exact the same size by default, and that is the intention of doing so. So let's just let me just create a invisible, like the let's just try this one. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit transparent wall, but it's a bit like a sort of force field that you can't move it. And right now just run through it. And that's because you got a collider, but the player does not have a collider, and so you can just move past it. So what I'm going to do is to first let's just change the size of it. Let's just give it more space. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to change the size by scale it, and maybe just to bring it down a little bit. Okay, so maybe bring it down and change the scale like a really big wall, and I'm going to make it wall-like by just to increase it. Okay, so we got a huge like a force field just sailing before us, and that looks daunting. Okay, so let's try this out. You can enter this game, and you can just zoom me out, go left and right, and then obviously I can just pass through it. That's definitely not what we want, so we're going to change it. And where's my mouse? I can't seem to find my mouse, and that's bad. I'm going to change the mouse size because it'll be really hard for me to find it. Okay, so yeah, I got it. Yeah. Okay, so you may just wonder why, even though you got a rigid body, why? Sorry. Even though you got the capture collider already installed, why you just pass through it? Let me just demonstrate that. Okay, so if you go here, you just move just right through it. That's because the collider does not actually act as a sort of a physics thing. Most of the time we use collider as a trigger. Okay, so in order to make it actually bump into things and actually collide with the collider, I'm going to add a rigid body. So not 2D, but just a simple rigid body. That'll be fine. And we got massive drag, we got reduced gravity, and if you using gravity here, let's the rigid body I think is just disappeared because I used that on the wrong time. So sorry about that. So if I play a game, you can see something interesting happen. Okay, so we can bump into things. So yeah, I got a bump and I don't know what's going on. Okay, I think we got the rotation here. Okay, so I actually bump into things and it just knock us down. Okay, and then start rotating, and we got this crazy like what the heck is going on movement. Okay, so that's not what we want. So we sort of need to lock some of the constraints, just lock some parts that we don't want the physics to to get involved. So I think we got the constraints as hide here, and we can freeze rotation of y-axis, so we never bump up, and position y will never bump up, and rotation x y z, x y z, maybe y we do not do that. So yeah, let's just try this out. It will be fun because we can actually rotate the okay, so let's go here, and we can't come through, but we might just get a really nuanced change of direction. But hey, just let's be safe, just freeze all the rotation. Okay, we just want it to move forward, backwards, left and right. Okay, we don't want it to like a first-person shooting game, something like that. Okay, we don't want anything like that. So yeah, we can move. Let's look at here. Okay, so we can move, and we can bump into things, and that's perfect. And I think if you go left, then I'm going to, yeah, I think I already freeze the yeah, so I haven't got the yeah, I already got the reduced gravity. Okay, so I already, but I freeze the position of y. Okay, so if I did not, let's test it out. Okay, it will fall down definitely. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, so we freeze the position of y, so I just stick to the floor, and yeah, I think I might just click it and make it disappear, because sometimes I like to make a little bit challenge, so the player can fall off the ground. Okay, so let's just make it like an actual wall of here. Okay, so let's make it like a actual wall, and we got this x-axis moving up like that, and we got the y-axis. So let's move it up like this, and of course I'm going to make it here. Okay, so that's all just serve as a little bit constraint for your environment. Okay, and you can just click it cube and say you change the name to a more understandable name, say I'll say a wall. Okay, so yeah, you serve as a wall, pretty simple. And then you can duplicate that. Duplicate, we get wall 1, and we can get it at one side, maybe here. Okay, since it's transparent, we get a funny shadow. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so I can even duplicate that and have a wall here. I can have a rotation of y-axis. Let's rotate 19 degree. Okay, and I can move it, sorry, wrong direction. I can just move it like here. Okay, and Command D, duplicate it, and I can move it here. Okay, I know it's a little bit crude, but I just want it to get like a force field feeling for our player. So yeah, so I can't move. Yeah, I can by finding a little space here, and I can get down. Okay, but if you can't find it, it's like an Easter egg something. Yeah, you can do whatever you want in your game. Okay, I can move all the way. I already see the shadow, and I just bump into another surface and I can't get down. And here I can't seem to find a leeway, and so I think maybe here the left ones will be our only way out of here. Okay, that looks pretty good. So let's go back here, and yeah, we can just fall down. Okay, good. So that will be yeah, I think that will be all for this video, because it's really simple. Okay, that's just basic introduction of Collider as well as rigid body.